Alright, yo, what's up, guys? Pugler today, and I'm going to be telling you guys top 5 of my personal and I'm going to say how I use them best robots. So basically, I'm just going to be saying this. So, number 1, I'm going to be saying Mercury. Alright, so why are you saying Mercury? Because once he's in that stealth, when he jumps up, you can basically start shooting anything. And once you slam them, you still have the stealth for roughly around, what is it? Is it 5 seconds? But there's only one thing. His health is a little bit low. It's medium. It's still better than any other robot like a Spectrate. Yeah, so it's a lot better than that. But with these molecules and the health bonus, he is insane. And like the setup I have, that is a lot better. So he can stand out any robot. Mine's right now, it does around, let's see, 30,000 damage. That's not even fully upgraded. So I think he deserves a spot on this list. For number 2?
Honestly, he's better than Lancelot. Lancelot's trash.
Alright, so yeah. In the number 2 spot, you have Gladland. Why? Because his shield. His shield is one of the strongest things, and he's fast. So basically, if you have a gecko and you're shooting this guy, just put up the shield. And if you have the shield, just like you see him right there, and you turn to the direct damage, you take less. To the damage with the shield. But yeah, you take no damage. And when you're getting hit by organs or pintas, the damage is reduced in half, roughly around half. And on this, there's so many setups. You could put an organ, 2 pintas. You could put Punisher, and you could put your multi, or maybe even just a regular Punisher. But my favorite setup has to be 2 Gust and 1 Storm. So that gives it number 2 spot. Alright, so on the number 3 spot we have a Falcon. Because he could have almost any type of range. He could have close with a Thunder. He could have long range with a Trench Bucket. He could have a Viper. Or he could even have like medium range. Like with an Exodus. That mows down. Especially if you have MK. And additional with the molecules, that does buff it up a lot more. So you could have this in almost any, like actually, in every single league he whoops. Also because, let's just say he has, how it's shown right here. He's regular. He can only shoot 1 weapon, which is on the top. Now, right there, he's taking half of the damage when he's being shot at. But he has fangs out when he shoots all at once. But then he goes back to normal. Also, he could jump. So, that's another perk. Then in the next spot, we have a Pursuer. Why? Because he's so goddamn OP. But the one thing I have with him is after his hunt is done, he's done. Because his speed, he can avoid many attacks. But his health, look at that health. But if you put 1 Shredder and 2 Gust on him, he'll stop anyone more than down with the Gust. Or if you could have another heavy, maybe light weapon on the side, he whoops anything. But I have seen some wacky combinations, like people put pintas on him, geckos on him. Yeah, that doesn't really work out. I mean, depending on how you use him. Mostly, I don't really like him that much. But when you do see him in combat, he is very, very hard to take down. In the final spot, we have one of my own, Hellburner. Why Hellburner? It's because he could explode. He has the power overload, and he has one heavy and 1 light. In that heavy spot, you could put an Ansel, and in that light spot, you could put either a Shredder, my choice, or you could put an ECE shield. I believe that's what it's called. It is very, very good. Yeah, ECU shield. Just in case you're running into somebody who has pins, shield will cover it. You have someone who has an energy weapon, the shield will cover it. But the only thing is, it takes some of his health along with that overload. But once he dies, he unleashes a huge overload that kills anything, anywhere, with a certain amount of distance. So that is my top 5 picks. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys. Like, subscribe, and comment.